Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to introduce you to next topic here on that stage, future of health and longevity. Get ready to embark on a captivating journey exploring the profound impact of AI in the healthcare industry. We will delve deep into the role of AI in revolutionizing healthcare practices. We will hear about the applications of AI in medical, imaging, analysis, disease diagnosis, and personalized medicine. We will also shed light on the transformative power of AI in mental health interventions and how AI can contribute to early detection of mental health disorders and enable remote monitoring through innovative technologies. Extend your horizons as you explore the secrets of longevity that AI can unlock. Delve into the fascinating concept of extending human lifespan and remarkable possibilities that AI brings to us on the table. Thank you for joining us for the next topic, Future of Health and Longevity. And let's hear from Aya, as I call her, who is joining us here on that stage.
Thank you, Aniela, and please welcome Professor Shafi Ahmed, an extraordinary cancer surgeon and the CEO of Medical Realities, a groundbreaking VR education company. His pioneering spirit has earned him numerous accolades, including the Future NHS Award and the prestigious Silver Scalpel for his surgical expertise. He has been hailed as the world's most watched surgeon, captivating millions with live-streamed operations through cutting-edge technologies. His incredible work even caught the attention of BAFTA, getting him a nomination for Operation Live. As an advisor to the government, Professor Ahmed plays a vital role in shaping the future of healthcare through digital transformation. His humanitarian work and his dedication to global surgical education has taken him to over 20 countries, including conflict zones, earning him a Nobel Peace Prize nomination in 2020. Please give it up for one of the top 20 global influencers in digital health and innovation.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Aniela. Thank you, Plamen, Damien, and Polly, the Webit team, for inviting me to the stage. It's been 5 years since my last visit to Bulgaria. So Webit, Sofia, Bulgaria, thank you so much for your warm welcome to me. I want to take you on a journey over the next 15 minutes. July the 15th, 1993, only a couple of weeks away in terms of the 30th anniversary. If you go back to 1993, I qualified as a doctor, 30 years ago. 30 years ago, we were analog. We were doing paper records. We were seeing patients face to face. We've now gone from analog to digital. And we're now on the cusp, seeing the essence of the medical and surgical singularity. The point at which, maybe, we're augmented. We could be replaced, maybe, in the future with some of these technologies. AI is very much a part of them. So first of all, I want to talk to you about the convergence. AI in itself, and deep machine learning, chatbots, large language models are one part of the ecosystem. What we're seeing is a number of technologies now coming together to converge. So think about AI as being one part of that framework of technology impacting healthcare. And healthcare is the best vertical to see some of these changes, whether it's blockchain, cloud computing, quantum computing, nanobiotech, AR, VR, XR, the metaverse, 5G mobile connectivity, big data, IoT. We live in amazing times. We've never had such riches of technology impacting us as we go forward. AI in healthcare is revolutionizing how we treat our patients, how patients go through a journey of discovery and improving outcomes and experiences. There's the diagnostics, of course. There's a whole personalized approach, data-driven healthcare, using predictive analytics to work out the impact, what might happen to disease processes. There's a whole world of triage, take away the bulk of work using simple chatbots. And I'll talk a bit about my own work on digital surgery. First of all, if we go back to AI, it's very good to looking at images and analyzing kind of X-rays or CTs or MRIs to be able to predict disease, for example. During COVID, we used that to predict COVID disease on a CT scan in the UK with open access to all the scans available. We've seen a number of platforms now being used to automate, to fast-track diagnostics within pathology, dermatology, radiology, and of course the DeepMind team looked at retinal scans to predict retinal disease by looking at OCT scans and predictive behavior. And we're also seeing diagnostics like ultrasound machines being used now to automate diagnostics. Imagine democratizing diagnostics, going around the world using a scan that's AI-driven that can just diagnose anybody. You don't have to be trained anymore, almost, to do basic ultrasound. And that's why we democratize healthcare, of course. I want to show you this image of a colonoscopy. This is kind of my specialty. Can you spot the polyp in the image? Of course you can't, but the AI has picked it up before our eyes have seen that little polyp. That polyp could become a cancer in 4 or 5 years' time. The AI has helped us drive that very quickly. There it is, tiny thing, which we may have missed, and missed a potential diagnosis and saved a life. We saw the Google DeepMind team with their AlphaFold AI algorithm predicting the whole world of protein synthesis using 3D animation, using algorithms to predict protein behavior, structure, and function. That's going to be vital in drug discovery, vital in understanding pathologies and understanding how we can interact with these diseases as we go forward. Amazing work from a question of biological change. Our patients demand better. Oh, so we go back one, sorry, if I go back. So this was an image taken from Time magazine a few years ago, saying that soon we have so much data coming from our body that will be never offline. We'll be using wearables, sensors, we've got smartwatches, all sorts of things to give us more data. That's crucial, because so far we've been very subjective the way we treat our patients or look at outcomes. We need more objective data to tell us how we're performing as doctors, how patients are responding, and being more personalized to say that you as a patient with this data, you'll benefit from X treatment. That's going to be pivotal to giving the treatment that people require. We've seen, of course, patients with diabetes using continuous glucose monitoring systems for real-time monitoring for type 1 and type 2 diabetics. That's changed, even with introduction of fat-reducing drugs like Ozempic, Wegovy, semaglutide, and tirzepatide, which changed the way we manage obesity. It's all been data-driven using technology. And we're seeing the artificial pancreas come in, real-time monitoring of your blood glucose and giving insulin in small doses, using algorithms and AI to ensure that we maintain the glucose levels accurately. And we're seeing, of course, body parameters being measured using wearable garments as we go forward. Next slide, please. So we do have a problem with the clicker, so bear with me. So this was the Profuser that we were using before, showcasing we can measure oxygen levels real-time from the body. So this lends itself to a concept that was described almost a decade ago, the quantified self. We are mass of numbers. We are more than numbers, but we are data, whether it's our breathing, whether it's our hemoglobin, whether it's the way we function, the VO2. Can we use that to actually kind of amplify our message, to treat people in a different way, and more holistically, ultimately? People talk about the kind of concept of the digital twin. And that's been great because now, soon, we'll be able to create a digital representation of a human being, digital replacing the physical. That will help us plan drugs, drug trials, testing out on a pure physiological model that's digitally driven, just looking at the outcomes, saving errors, saving complications for the patients. We'll be able to use that whole digital twin system to understand how pathology behaves and how drug therapy or intervention might change that. So digital twins is another interesting one. What we've seen recently in the last 5-6 years is the evolution of chatbots. The world has a problem. We don't have enough resources at the moment to manage healthcare effectively. All countries of the world suffer the same problem. And that is lack of funds, increasing aging population, more comorbidity, more diabetics, more respiratory disease, COPD, etc. So how do we sustain that? We can get rid of a lot of the patients that need to be seen using chatbots, manage their condition, ask questions, use an AI algorithm to give responses that are sensible and safe. And so what we're seeing now, I did this slide about 7 years ago. If you follow the top left corner, the first video is the chatbot. This is the future of the doctor-patient relationship. The first one is a chatbot. Someone's got hemoptysis, coughing up blood, which is a serious symptom. The chatbot will tell them, is it serious? Go and see a doctor, get imaging, or can you just wait at home and manage yourself? So the first thing is about taking away the bulk of work. Then, of course, you go and have that image taken by an AI interface, a CT chest X-ray, saying to you, this is abnormal, this needs to be seen. You then go for diagnostics. This is a navigation tool using AI, using bronchoscopy to take a biopsy of that area, using CD navigation to ensure the right place. Then you go and take that sample. The AI in pathology will give you the result instantaneously. Then you see a surgeon, of course, and the surgeon will do the operation for you remotely using 5G technology, robotic surgery. So 7 years ago, I put this out forward. I thought this is going to be the future. We're there already. All these technologies are available to revolutionize the way we treat our patients. This is the first 5G operation being performed in China and remotely. We just had a talk from Jacob around ChatGPT. And ChatGPT 4 is going to change the way we diagnose our patients going forward. We've seen a couple of things that were very interesting and caused a lot of interest in the world of AI. First of all, a ChatGPT doctor passed the medical license exam. Now you might say, well, that's interesting. It is based around text and image, etc. Yes, passed a license exam. Also, ChatGPT could be more empathetic than a human doctor. There was a study done recently showing that actually ChatGPT could offer those kind of soft skills in a better way. Maybe we don't have time. Maybe we use that. Who knows? So can that actually change the way we behave? I think it might help us realize how we are changing as doctors and nurses and healthcare workers, and perhaps come back to being human. I think technology has the power to make us more human. We're all busy doing lots of different things in healthcare. What if AI took away a lot of the automation, a lot of the jobs that we just simply don't have time to do, like writing records, voice dictation, allowing us to spend more time with our patients? Maybe AI will allow us, not replacing us, but allowing us to be more human, which is who we are, ultimately, that transports us. Surgery is interesting. My surgical field is changing enormously. I used to make big cuts in the abdomen, from here to here. I'm a cancer surgeon. Leave people with big scars. We then moved to keyhole surgery, small holes. And now we're going to robotic surgery. And the world of surgery is changing. 3D printing, AI surgical navigation, robotics, for example. We're seeing the world of OR. This could be the OR theatre of the future, where it's been automated as we go forward. The world of XR, extended reality, is coming forward, of course. We're seeing now these amazing technologies with AR, VR, and of course, Apple launched its Vision Pro only recently, a new AR device. I'm not sure that video plays. Might play, yeah. Here we go. So here we are, the new Vision Pro is coming out, of course, launching in January of next year. And now we're seeing how Apple is also becoming part of that XR family. It's going to change the way we behave. And that offers us also examples of how we can do things. These are a couple of videos, hope they'll play, of people using XR technologies in the OR. See if these work. Can you play those videos for me? Okay, I think we're there. So this is the way we're going to train our future doctors and surgeons and medical students. Using these kind of devices, also looking at navigation tools in the OR itself, and being able to, for the first time, use a mapping system to allow us to make less errors, also be more objective in the operating room. So this world is completely different to my analog kind of introduction to the world of medicine some 30 years ago. It's indistinguishable. And then, of course, we move on to the world of learning. This is someone being trained to do laparoscopic surgery, using AI, understanding their errors, how to overcome the errors, quantifying that, assessing them on competence based on objective data. Surgery's been very subjective. I do an operation, I train somebody, and I say, well, that's pretty good, I say that's okay. It's not objective. Can we do better for our patients? And some of these ideas will be actually in place before too long. The world of robots is upon us. I call it the robot wars of surgery. We're now seeing many robot companies in the same field, whether it's intuitive surgical with the Da Vinci, whether it's microscopic surgery, or indeed very kind of tiny robots that now can operate on the human body. But let's get back to other industries. Talk about autonomy, self-driving cars, autonomous driving. So if you think about autonomous driving cars, I have a Tesla and I drive it and I let it drive around me. It's an amazing experience to be not in control anymore. But can we actually do that in surgery? Here we are. This is a cholecystectomy, a gallbladder operation being removed. What we're seeing here now is AI recognizing the structures using computer vision, avoiding the damage to important structure, so allowing the surgeon to navigate for the first time to ensure it's safer and more compliant, less errors. So now we're seeing the world of autonomous treatments. This is the world's first autonomous surgeon joining two bits of bowel together to form an anastomosis, which I do every day. It did it as well as a surgeon, if not better, with better apposition, less leak rates. This will help augment our practice as we go forward. And we saw the first remote surgery being performed live in 2000 from New York to Strasbourg in France. That was the Lindbergh operation. That was a remote operation. Can you imagine trusting the old lines in 2000, right? The connectivity across the world? I'm not sure I'd be a fan. But this lady had a cholecystectomy. And now, of course, we're seeing the same thing happening with 5G connectivity, with low latency, high power connectivity to do operations on a remote basis. And we're seeing that now being used for telementoring, teleproctoring, and teletraining. We mentioned the world of data. And data is going to be the key for us in healthcare. It'll impact all of us, like data-driven healthcare, personalized medicine, precision medicine, the words you've used before. In the OR, we have now all these images and kind of videos coming into a single stream. It's like the black box in airplanes. We collect all the data. Now we can see how is a team performing. If something goes wrong, can we go back and do a risk analysis of where it went wrong? Can we actually get evidence of that? So the OR black box is a real thing. Now we're seeing command centers. You walk into a hospital, you have a command center, all the data of hospital visits, patients coming in, where they're going, where the wards, where the beds being blocked, who's seeing the patients. We can now, in real time, see analytics using AI and predict how hospitals should function to become more efficient. These are the ways we're going to save money as we go forward. One of the companies I run is AI Medis, and we've been the world's first healthcare metaverse. And if you talk about Web3, and this is obviously, I think Ralph will talk a lot more about Web3 later on, it's going to be a decentralized platform with ownership of data by the individual. We're seeing NFTs being used, of course, the AR, VR, the holograms and avatars. And this whole connectivity piece as we go forward. And AI and deep machine learning and ChatGPT were part of that metaverse. Can we just play that video? We've got a couple minutes to go. Can we play that video, please, with the sound? Let's see if it plays.
Hello everyone, I'm so thrilled to be joining you in the future of healthcare today, here at the Avalon Health Tech stage.
Welcome to the medical metaverse, Shafi. I'm Ava, your virtual assistant. I'm here to show you around and answer any questions you may have.
This is amazing. Can you tell me more about the medical metaverse?
The medical metaverse is a virtual world aimed at revolutionizing the way we experience healthcare. It's a place where patients and healthcare professionals can interact, explore new medical technologies, and receive personalized medical treatment. It's the future of healthcare, and we're here to experience it firsthand.
That's incredible. Can you show me around?
Let me introduce you to some of the innovative medical technologies and virtual environments in the medical metaverse. In the medical metaverse, you'll find virtual doctors' offices, virtual surgeries, virtual rehabilitation centers, and so much more. It's a place where medical professionals can provide personalized treatment and patients can receive care in a virtual environment. It's a whole new way to experience healthcare.
This is truly a game changer for healthcare. I can't wait to see how it continues to evolve.
Neither can I, and now, let's get started with the opening keynote.
So you'll be able to see how what we've created is launched already. You can go into our metaverse. It's based on NFT tokens, based on collaboration in VR. We work with a number of companies around the world building that healthcare metaverse. This is our ChatGPT interface. You can actually integrate ChatGPT within the metaverse and have AI experiences. So it's the whole combined convergence approach. It's not one technology, it's how to use them together to create a better experience for our patients, improve outcomes. So as you've seen over the course of the last 15 minutes, we're now getting to the stage where technology and humans are almost merging together. It's how do we create a better society? How do we create a better healthcare system for our patients? Ultimately, it's about patients, their experience, their journey, and proven outcomes. So I think to summarize, would technology make us more human? I think so. Our patients deserve it and demand it. Thank you very much.